Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the I Hunt Health YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the best anti-aging habits to develop in 2022. Let's get to the vid. Of course, we have the usual anti-aging benefits: working out, eating better, sleeping, eating fruits and veggies, things like that. Those are the obvious ones. I want to get into a couple things that could really help you slow down the aging process. Doesn't matter if you're 25, 30, 40, 50 years old. These things can help you a lot. It didn't last the whole video. Every time I cut or took a break, I just kept eating it. And now it's gone. It was supposed to be like a prop for my video. Now it's just an empty glass. My goal has always been to make sure that my body is functioning at its optimal capacity, I guess you could say. These things have helped me a ton along my fat loss journey and weight and muscle gaining journeys, and they've just been very helpful as far as joint pain goes, as far as making sure that I'm getting the correct amount of vitamins so I don't have any deficiencies anywhere, so I'm not feeling sluggish or sick or nauseous or anything like that. They've been game changers for me, and the fish oils are just added for, heart health benefits and things like that. But I think that these go a long way in anti-aging, but you get a lot of vitamins and minerals in your diet if you're eating correctly anyways. So sometimes these aren't always necessary. So just make sure that, you're not just taking what I'm showing you I take. You're taking something that could actually be useful to you. If you're not eating enough fruits and veggies, then you want to supplement it for a multivitamin or even more of something else. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. It's not absolute. This is not absolute for every single person. The next thing is moisturizers. Using a lotion every single day and making sure that your skin is hydrated is going to help you significantly in the anti-aging process, especially if you find something that's like SPF, like 15, 20, 30, something that's going to protect you from the UV rays, because UV rays and the sun's strength has a really bad habit of causing wrinkles, causing dry skin, and all of these issues. So we want to make sure that we're keeping ourselves protected, especially if you're outdoors a lot. Now this is just kind of like an added benefit, but I use this a lot. I really care about my feet. I do a ton of ankle exercises. I do a lot of treatment on my feet, massages. I have an electronic massage machine that I can stick my feet in. I have an electronic foot massage machine that rubs my feet, and I love to finish it off with this, especially when I'm out the shower or anything like that. It really, really helps, smoothing your feet. I don't think people understand just how important your feet are. You're gonna start to realize later on in life that you didn't take care of those smaller muscles in your ankles and in your feet, and you neglected them, and it honestly will come back to haunt you. So this is absolutely a great thing to add a moisturizer to your feet as well. And also, doing more ankle exercises, more, standing on a Basu ball. And you can start simple. You can stand on a Basu ball, one of those blue, half cut, the little balls that are cut in half. And it has a black platform on the bottom. You can start standing on that on one foot and just switch to the other. And then you can start getting more advanced and doing squats, one-legged squats on them, and moving yourself up. But I absolutely think that ankle exercises are amazing for anti-aging stuff. So I'm only 25 years old. There's probably gonna be some viewers that are watching this that are a little bit older, but I did have knee problems because if you have not watched any of my other stuff on my channel, I was 370 pounds. So I was extremely overweight and my body was in a lot of pain. I had a lot of joint damage. I had a lot of knee pain. I had a lot of issues with my body. Some that I needed surgery for, but I ended up implementing different habits into my life so I didn't have to get surgery. I had 2 torn hip labrals and I ended up just going to physical therapy, and physical therapy and chiropractic care changed my life. And I did not need surgery. So prioritize the smaller muscles in your body, prioritize the things that are commonly neglected. A lot of people want to train their upper body, especially men. They want their shoulders to look broad and their muscles to their biceps to look great and their back to look great. And then we forget about our hips or our glutes or our ankles, our feet. And it's absolutely vital. So make sure you're taking care of that. Now, another anti-aging habit to develop is taking a resveratrol supplement or getting it from the source. If you're not familiar with resveratrol, it is basically something that is inside of red wine that scientists have done studies on that show proof scientific proof of anti-aging properties, and it's in red wine. So that's pretty fire. They say you could drink about 6 ounces of red wine a night. This is the thing that makes red wine good to drink. You know, this is the thing, this is the compound that is inside of red wine that these nutritionists and these scientists are saying, hey, red wine actually is pretty good for you in moderation. You know, 4 to 6 ounces a night you can drink every single night, which is pretty dope. Now, if you're not an alcohol drinker at all and you're like, I don't rock with red wine, that's completely fine because they have supplements for this stuff. So you don't need to drink wine, but you can. So there is a resveratrol supplement. It comes in a pill form. You can get them at Target, Walmart, pretty much anywhere. They also have creams that you can rub on your body. It's in some shampoos. Like, there's so many different ways that you can get this into your body. So definitely look into that, and definitely look into adding it as one of your anti-aging health benefits in 2022. There was a study on resveratrol that showed anti-aging properties, but it also showed that it activated certain compounds in our brain that brought out the youth in us. I'm not 100% what the hell that means, but there were scientific studies done on it, and I've done my research, you know, through different YouTube channels and doctors, you know, that have YouTube channels, and yeah, there's a lot of studies done on this, so it's pretty legit. It's similar to dark chocolate. Now, it's not resveratrol that's in dark chocolate, but dark chocolate also has compounds in it that help with anti-aging again, the cacao. But you need to have a higher percentage. You can't get milk chocolate. You can't get, you know, a Reese's or a Hershey's. You need to get the real deal, dark chocolate. It has to be like 85% to 90% cacao. So keep that in mind. The main reason why dark chocolate is so effective is because there's anti-age fighting antioxidants in it. Okay, that sounded crazy. One of the reasons why dark chocolate is so effective is because there's disease-fighting antioxidants inside of it. Studies have shown that it can lower your blood pressure and reduce your risk of heart disease and heart attacks. I appreciate you for watching to the end of the video. If you liked what you heard on here, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments section anything that you could think of that you want me to discuss in my next video. I appreciate you for watching again. Stay tuned for the next video. We'll see you soon.